Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a festive makeup look. I don't know what I'm going to be wearing on Christmas, so I just decided, hey, let's get the makeup look down. Okay, so this is more so what I may or may not look like at Christmas time, but let's get into the makeup. Okay, so if any time throughout this video you hear, I don't know, power tools in the background, my neighbors are doing construction, which is great. So that's what is in the background. I'm going to be using primer today. That was a bit abrasive. I'm going to be using primer. I'm using my, what is this one? The Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I haven't used it in a long time on my skin, but because I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild foundation in today's trial look, you know, it is a trial. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation in the shade Caramel. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, can you? It's so blurry. I don't know. Okay, but it's caramel. Just gonna use the weird spatula thing and paint my face with some foundation, you know. This thing is so weird, but and then I'm just gonna blend that in to my skin. Oop. So if any of you have this foundation, you'll know that it has a smell. It has a scent. I like to use the word scent when I don't want to say smell, but it has a smell. Not even a subtle smell, like it has a smell. And in the testing video where I tested out this foundation, I said that it, like, the scent fades away. It doesn't really fade away, to be honest. Like, it kind of lingers. And yeah, like, yeah, I've played around with a lot of skincare products, and I'm one of those people that likes to just test things. I like to just put things on my face for the sake of the internet, you know. If the internet says it's gonna help my skin, it's on my face. I've had apple cider vinegar on my face, I've had baking soda on my face, I've had lemon juice on my face, I've had orange juice on my face, I've had potato juice on my face. Like, I've had a lot on my face. So the smell for me is not, it's not a deal breaker. But if you are someone that doesn't typically like a scent, meaning you don't like a scent on your face, you want a scent on your body, then this may not be the foundation for you. Just gonna be honest. But it's an affordable foundation, so you know, just to save time, whenever if I have any related videos to something that I'm talking about or makeup product that I'm using throughout this video, I will link it here so that you can check it out if you haven't, you know, just to save you time. This foundation, this concealer is full coverage, so a little goes a long way, she says, as she dots why do I keep saying foundation? As she dots the concealer all over her face, her face. Don't even know if that's an actual, never mind. So just tapping that concealer, hello, okay, just tapping that concealer underneath my eye area and on my eyelid, you know, just making sure it's blended. That looks really bright on camera, like, oh, warrior paint. But just making sure it's covered, making sure that it kind of blends in with the foundation, and making sure that it doesn't like stop here, because that would be really weird if it did. So just tapping that concealer making sure. Okay, on camera, I look crazy, but in person I don't. So I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but in person I look okay. I like bit of a, but on camera I look crazy. My word, why do I look like that? Anyway, continuing, hopefully I look better after I apply contour and bronzer, but we shall see. So just tapping. Why does it look like that? Okay, so for powder, okay, before we move on, I am aware that these regions look a little crazy. Moving on to powder, I'm going to be using the Yardley Absolute Translucent Loose Powder. Again, another thing that I'm always talking about. Just gonna do that. So I'm gonna dip my brush into the powder and then go in the lid and kind of swirl to make sure there's not too much powder on my brush. And I'm just gonna go back into the lid and just set my lids, and go over all the areas on my face that needs to be properly set. So my foundation and my concealer, just my nose area, my forehead, any areas that might crease or, you know, move throughout the day. I'm gonna get this area over here. You can bake to set your foundation and concealer. I don't do that. Maybe I should try that for Christmas, but I don't think I'm gonna do that, to be honest. You know, might end up looking really bad. So just setting my face. Okay, so moving on to contour, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. Stop showing my equipment. This is what she looks like. I'm always showing you guys this palette, but you know, just for reference. I'm going to be using this cool tone brown and this one that's slightly more warmer. And I'm just gonna dip into both of them like such. And then I'm gonna run it right here underneath my cheekbone, and then kind of blend it upwards to create that definition. I also want to bring the contour towards my mouth so that it looks, you know, realistic. It doesn't look like my contour is just staying here by my ear area. So just, alright, blending that first because that looks a little harsh, and then we're gonna get the other side. As I was saying before, my base routine is the same. Like, I've kind of gotten my base routine down. I know more or less what I want my base to look like, and I just do it over and over and over and over to the point where I know what I want. I know what I want my chin to look like. I know what I want my cheekbones to look like. I know where I want a lot of definition and a lot of contour. So yeah, look at her. Wow. Also, just gonna say this again, I have an asymmetrical face. This side is obviously more defined than this side, so straight on you can see this contour more clearly than you can this side. Next up we have blush and bronzer. I should say bronzer and then blush because that's the order that I do things in. This and then this. These are the Ofra 3D blush and bronzer. This is the 3D Egyptian Pyramid Clay Bronzer, and this is just the 3D Pyramid Blush. The way that I've been applying my bronzer and blush nowadays is I literally just tap it on where I want, you know, some warmth to my face, just all over the above where you contoured and then towards where your cheek is. You can obviously blend it out, you know, but I prefer placing the color first like this and then blending it out because I feel like I can get more control of the powder. Whereas in the past I used to just go straight in and blend, and I'd have to go back and forth trying to build that bronzer up. There's nothing wrong with that if you do that, but I just, to save me time on my base routine, I just go in and stamp the color and then blend. Getting the chin, and then the moment that we have all been waiting for, the forehead. So stamping it on. I like to stamp in the middle first, the area that is the largest, just here, and then the rest of the forehead area. Then you can blend. Make sure that there isn't like this weird line here because you did put concealer there. There might be a situation, so you just want to make sure that you blend it properly into your skin, that there isn't any sparsity in application. That's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Going into brows, this is the Allegal brow kit in dark, yes. I don't know if I show you guys, but this is what it looks like a standard brow kit situation. So just taking my spoolie, gonna brush, this feels loose again, just gonna brush the hairs through. I actually like to start this way, so brushing, we threw our spoolie for some reason, just brushing it down. I'm gonna take an angled brush and just fill in this area. You don't have to start like this, but I start my brows like this. There are a lot of sparse areas throughout my brows, so I like to fill in this arch area first before I do the tail. That's just how I do it. You can do the tail first and then do the front of the brow, but I just like to get that area sorted. Take your time with brows because I try to do my brows like everyone else is doing their brows, but their brows and my brows are not the same. This front area, guys, the front area, especially if you are like me and it's sparse, it is empty, it is abandoned in the front, you need to take your time. Okay, I like to place the brush like this and then against the hairline and brush it through. I don't like to go in and just draw hairs because I'm not good at that, and brows is not something I like to you know, mess around with. I'm not drawing brows, I'm just running the edge of this brush very lightly in the front to fill. Okay, so I did the other brow off camera and now I'm going to go into eyeshadow, the fun part. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Still obsessed with this palette, you don't even understand. This is what she looks like. Again, for those of you who forgot what it looks like, that's what it looks like. Please excuse the way I'm holding the palette. Give me some room. Ooh, okay, so I picked up this brush on Black Friday from NYX, so I'm going to be using this brush. I'm going to go into rough. I feel like I'm always going to start with rough, to be honest. This color up here, Alright, didn't even feel if my lids are, but they are. My lids are set, that's what I was trying to say. Going into Diff, I'm just going to run that in my crease area. This is a very soft brush. This is very nice, to be honest. Oh, alright. So, I don't know what kind of look I want to do for Christmas. Like, do I want to have a green shimmer on my lid? Do I want to have, I don't know, orange? Which is so weird, but no, I did orange last year. I can't do orange this year again. I don't know. Do I want to do something bronzy? You know, I want to do this color, which seems a bit dark, but I'm going to go into this color, which is called Good As Gone, which is a cool toned brown. Ooh, a lot of kickback in that brush, like a lot of stuff just like fell out. Please be gentle, please be. Ooh. Okay, just okay, pigment. This, I thought there was fallout. Was not intending to go this dark, but here we are. I'm just going to, ooh, alright. Oh. That's really a lot more pigmented than what I expected, but we'll deal with it, you know, we'll just do the things. Typically when I try and flick out my eyeshadows, they look different on both eyes. Just a fair warning. If you are looking at it and you're like, hey, that eyeshadow shape is not the same, there's a reason. There's a reason. There is a green shimmer in this palette called Wanderlust, which is this one over here. I'm just gonna run that all over. I'm actually gonna try and tap it on. And then get that all over. Just pressing it. And I want to go as close to my lash line as possible so that there isn't any gaps, because if there are gaps it's gonna look crazy. So there's a color in here that looks like a light blue shimmer called Big Sky. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. This shimmer over here is called Big Sky. It kind of looks light blue. So I'm going to take that color on a small flat brush and I'm going to see what that looks like. Just tap that off. Like right here. Just in the center. Alright. So I'm going to take it off and I'm just going to get this area over here. I need to look up for this part, because if I don't, things are going to dip into standard and then get my inner corner. If this brush allows me to get my inner corner. This is the NYX Love Lust Disco Epic Ink Liner. This is part of the Christmas edition, if I'm not mistaken. It's very thin. I'm gonna need to bring this mirror like right here. I'm going in with the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. This is the mini mascara. Yeah. I'm just gonna run this through the lashes. Alright. Okay. run this thread. I want to show you the lashes. So these are cluster lashes. They are like 7 or 8 strands. So with regards to these lashes, I'm just going to be applying them on the outer edge of my eyes so that they create some volume. I am finding that with strip lashes, they are great, they are cool, they are amazing, but sometimes it looks crazy over here, or the entire lash just hides my entire eyeshadow look, which is not ideal because I have hooded eyes and my lids already hide half of my eyeshadow look. So yeah, just for a change of pace, I'm going to be using these lashes. Whenever I do other people's makeup, I use lashes like this anyway because they last a lot longer throughout the day. Strip lashes tend to lift in the front unless you are out here carrying lash glue all day. I'm just sorting out the glue situation. So I'm going to put some glue on my, alright, the bottle's broken, so the glue's coming out there. Just a little bit of glue because it is individual lashes, or cluster lashes, so I don't need a lot of glue. I'm going to be using a tweezer, and I'm just going to lift this out and then hold it accordingly. So I'm going to take this little piece of, I don't even know if you can see that, but a little piece of lash and then dip it into the glue. Then I'm going to need to bring the mirror a lot closer. So right here is where the end of my lash is. So I'm going to take that tiny piece of lash, blowing on it because it's going on my own face, it's not going on anyone else's face. And then I'm just going to get it right here, right in here. No. Okay, so now that my lashes are done, I don't know if you can see the lashes, but I literally just added some more volume on the outer edge, especially because I have a wing. It's gonna look kind of crazy if there isn't some volume lash situation towards that area. For lips, I'm going to be using the NYX Lingerie Push Up lipsticks in the shades Teddy and Push Up. These two, this is Teddy, the darker one, and this is Push Up. I'm gonna go in with Teddy first to line my lips. I really like these because they're easy to use and they're really soft and smooth. So just kind of using Teddy as a lip liner situation on the outer edges. And then on top, I'm gonna slightly overline my lips like I do. Okay. And here. Alright, that doesn't look crazy. Okay. Alright, so now that we have that on, I'm gonna go in with Push Up, which is a lighter nude color. Just here. Christmas lip. I think that's a bit too prominent on the lower lip, so just going in with Teddy again to darken it slightly. For highlight, I'm going in with my Revolution Shimmer Brick palette. This is what it looks like. I don't think you can see my swatches anymore. You can still see them over there and there, but my rant. I'm gonna go into what looks Christmassy. I want to do this yellow. I don't know what it looks like. I want to do this very, oh geez, that looks very yellow over there. What does that look like? Ooh, that actually looks really nice. In person it kind of looks like the highlighter from Rihanna. What's it called? Trophy Wife? Like this yellow highlight. That looks really pretty. And they couldn't have pulled it any other time throughout the day. No, no, no. They had to do it right now. Just getting it in. Wow. Just looks like a normal everyday highlighter, you know, on camera, but in person, she speaks volumes. I did it again. I forgot to contour my nose. That's why I look different in camera, because I didn't contour my schnoz. Is that going to be the last thing I do today? Probably. Just here. To let them know. So I zoomed you in so that you can see what my face looks like, you know, closer. This is what my eyes look like. Please excuse the alarm going off in the background. It's my neighbor's alarm and goes off like 10 times a day. It's super annoying. But this is what my eyeliner looks like. This is how I have to draw it so that you can see it like this. When my eyes are open, it looks great. But when it's like this, she looks, you know, like the edge of a spear. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to comment down below with your thoughts on this look. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.